What's up, guys? No Handlebars here, and I'm excited for this one. This is my first ever Ground War Team Deathmatch. Can you believe that? First ever Ground War Team Deathmatch? I play TDM all the time. That's all I upload. I figured it's time to dip into some new playlists. So we're trying Ground War. I actually got a Dombo game before this, and I'll upload my first Dombo game, but I figured the TDM was faster to commentate, and I'd upload it faster. But I didn't know what to expect, really, so one of my friends just said, all you have to do is put your kill streaks high. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, that's it. And look, I slipped off that little barrel there at the start. Did they implement that into the game to prevent people from rushing there? I think that's what they did, because that happens to me all the time. Yeah, whatever. I'm running Commando Red Dot with the Jammer, and I suck with the Commando. Oh my god. I'm running Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Hacker, and the Hacker-Jammer combo is such a good combo. I'm so surprised I don't see more use of the Jammer. I was playing a game on Nuketown, and I jammed the entire map just by putting the Jammer in the middle. So yeah, check this out. I jam this guy's Claymore, hack it with Hacker Pro, and I pick up the Jammer and I move it into a different spot. Like, it's so dirty, the things that you can do with the Jammer. And the fact that it blurs out the radar, it's just like Scrambler from Modern Warfare 2. And the cool part about it is, like, some people, they're scared, but most people actually want to find the source of the Jammer, so it lures out the people with Hacker, and the people who are, like, really scared, they chill along the border of the Scrambler, and you can just go kick their ass. And Crispy Tempura is like, whoa, what's that little box there? Because he can't see the circle that I see on the radar. It's kind of weird, your teammates can't see that. Yeah, it's kind of funny, I was like, you don't know what that is? You're the only guy in the world that uses the camera spike, and you have no idea what the Jammer is? Crispy Tempura is the only guy that uses the camera spike. I don't think I've seen anybody ever, even in search, use the camera spike except for him. And he has no idea what the Jammer is. It's just freaking ironic. Yeah. So I'm chilling up here because I can see they're just spawning off on the back there. And I'm kind of hesitant to, usually when someone instigates a duel, I can't run away. I'm not allowed to run away or I'll dishonor my family. But nobody sees me up here, so I can actually take advantage of that. It's like a loophole in my pride. I can actually take advantage of the fact that no one's instigating a duel with me. You're gonna see several instances in like, especially domination games, where I can't run away from the fight when it's clearly the better option to run away from the fight. Hey, check that out. My Jammer masks my Claymore pretty much. The guys in the Jammer radius run slower than usual, and they run into the Claymore slower and get killed. And because of Roaring Wookiee's Blackbird, I'm able to get my Blackbird. So that's the first of my kill streaks. So now I'm trying to get my Big Bird. I see this guy running here. Get the Big Bird. And I was like, alright, there we go. Now I got Big Bird. Now I gotta get my other kill streak, my 11th kill streak. So, you see these guys chilling in the house here, or whatever the hell that is, that warehouse. I don't know how I didn't even get a hit marker on that guy. That should have been an assist or something. I see all these guys below me, but I'm kind of confused as to where they're at. Like, I see this guy kind of chilling by my Jammer. He has no chance. People just, they're looking at the radar all the time. So now I get Big Bird's cousin, Really Big Bird, and I'm like, alright, I need to find a good place to use this, so I'm gonna kind of blend myself in below the Jammer. I don't think people would expect me to come here, so I just call it in. I can imagine the enemy team right now. There he is, trying to blend in with the wall, let's kill him! That'd be so stupid. So yeah. Okay. Now I called in Really Big Bird. Let me just say, if you don't think that this is OP, then I don't know what is OP. Oh man, overpowered, OP. I'm flying this thing pretty smoothly too. You can see me. It's kind of like a Time Crisis video game. Like after, okay, so I'm flying kind of like in Time Crisis. You know, in Time Crisis, your guy moves like the camera moves steadily towards the next like enemy. I'm flying it like that, but I'm doing it because like for two reasons. One, it looks cool, and two, I'm secretly hoping that they shoot me down, so that I can say that these guys weren't douchebags that got killed by air support. I'm kind of giving those guys off in the corner a chance to shoot me down, and they did. So. Kind of happy about that. And I was like, alright, now that Really Big Bird's gone, I can actually call in Big Bird. And as I call in Big Bird, the game ends. And it's stupid because in every game that I upload with the Chopper Gunner Gunship, I never can use them both. It's so stupid. I think it's better to just run the dogs over the gunship. Besides that, I also think it's cooler having dogs because you can run around with them. I just feel sad when I call in dogs because like they die and stuff, and I feel really like ashamed of myself. Yeah, whatever. That's another topic for another day. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that first ever Ground War. Expect some more Ground War TDMs and domination games. So, alrighty, that does it. See ya.